Friends, that day the crowd of the railway station, as usual, was busy in the rush. Near platform number 3, samosas were being fried in a cart. From the hot oil splashes, burnt hands, sweat-soaked kurta, and lines of worry on the forehead. This was the identity of that man, whose name was Abhijit. Once a simple, hard-working man who had given up everything for his wife's education. Now that same Abhijit was forced to sell samosas at this city station. There was no complaint against anyone. He was just living happily in his own life. Just then a train came from the front. Some passengers got down and some started to get in. Abhijit again started that familiar call. Hot samosas! Take hot samosas! 3 hot samosas in a coin. But this time something was different. Suddenly commotion started on the platform. The station master came running. The guards became alert. Some people stood in line folding hands. Just then a shiny government car stopped near the platform, and behind it 2 more cars. Silence spread all around. A woman got down from the car. Green-colored silk sari, black sunglasses, and with a stern-face expression, DM Kavita. Singh was accompanied by security guards. In her walk, there was sharpness. In her eyes there was the authority of administration, and on her face a silent layer of pride. She walked straight ahead, as if seeing or knowing someone was against her dignity. But Abhijit, standing behind the cart, kept looking at her. For a few moments his hand stopped. Kavita's walk slowed. She once turned back and looked. Her eyes met Abhijit's eyes. The blink stopped for a moment. Then, as if she had never seen that man. Without saying a word, she moved forward. Abhijit stood right there. Could not say anything, could not do anything. As if a shock had hit him. The eyes of the surrounding people were now on Abhijit. Some were mocking. Some were saying something. Some were saying something else. It seemed no one recognized him anymore. A samosa seller, is he the husband of the DM? Now will DM Madam even remember who Abhijit is? The crowd seemed to chew his respect. Just then 2 policemen reached there. Without saying anything directly, they asked, "Are you Abhijit?" As soon as he said yes, they said, "Come silently. There's a complaint against you. Illegal cart at the station, throwing garbage, making trouble in front of officers." Abhijit could not understand anything. He said, "What have I done?" But no one listened to him. He was dragged to the police station. At the station, he was made to sit on the ground. Friends, to know the rest of the story, stay till the end of the video and subscribe to the channel. An inspector scolded him and asked, "You have become big by being the DM's husband, DM. Madam herself has said, teach him a lesson." Abhijit's eyes got wide open. "I am Kavita's husband. What have I done?" But before his words could finish, a stick hit his back. Laughter spread around. "Hey, listen, the samosa seller is saying he is the DM's husband," inside the police station, as if a mocking atmosphere was created. Someone said, "Have you seen your face? You, the DM's husband? You have gone mad." Sticks, abuses, and taunts kept going together. Abhijit silently tolerated everything. His eyes had no more tears. There was only a silence where there were wounds, insult, and a fire that had now started to burn inside. In the morning he was released without any charge. He went straight to the collectorate. At the gate, security guards were standing. Abhijit said, "I want to meet Kavita. I am her husband." The guard laughed. "Again you have come. Yesterday itself you were explained. Here fun does not work." Just then an officer came outside. Looking at Abhijit's condition, angrily said, "Hey, throw him out of here. Have you seen his sense? Which Kavita? Which husband?" Abhijit was thrown out from the gate. Burning in this fire of insult, Abhijit this time did not sit silently. He filled an RTI form. "District Magistrate Kavita Singh, is she married? If yes, then what is the name of her husband? Along with it, he attached the marriage photo, his Aadhaar card, certificate taken from the Gram Panchayat, and affidavit from villagers. Within a few days, this file reached Kavita Singh's office. An officer quietly came to her and said, "Madam, this RTI has come. We have to reply." Kavita saw the form, read it, and in anger tore it, saying, "Whoever has sent this, teach him a lesson. No word should go outside." The officer fearfully said, "But madam, this is law. We have to reply. Otherwise the case will go to court." Kavita, in a cold voice, said, "Let it go to court. No reply will be given. Now keep quiet, and before the news reaches the media, suppress this matter." But on the other side, Abhijit also did not sit silently. A local journalist found him. In front of the video camera, Abhijit said, "I am Kavita's husband. I was the one who taught her. Mortgaged land to pay for her coaching. Today, she is DM and she refuses to recognize me." This video became viral on social media. Headlines of local channels became, "Is the samosa seller the DM's husband?" DM refused to recognize her husband at the station. The case had now come out from police station and office and reached among public and media. Friends, Abhijit filed a petition in district court. "I am the husband of DM Kavita. I have all the proof. Marriage proof, photos, witnesses, and documents. If any officer feels this is false, then this is an insult to my social, legal, and personal identity." The court fixed a date for hearing, and as soon as this news reached the media, the entire matter became even bigger. The honor of DM office was now in question. Threats started coming to Abhijit from every street and lane. Someone even broke his cart. But he did not file any complaint. He was only waiting for the court date. His face now was not the face of a common man. Rather, it was the face of truth that could shake someone's high chair. One day, the first court hearing was held. On Kavita's side, 4 lawyers came, wearing suits and boots, carrying long files. Abhijit stood alone, holding an old file, some papers, and the wedding photo. The judge asked, "On what authority do you claim that you are the husband of Kavita Singh?" Abhijit quietly placed the photo in front of the judge. Then he showed a registration paper, the village head's certificate, and finally that letter where Kavita had written during coaching, "If I can ever become something, it will only be because of you." Abhijit Kavita's lawyers tried their best to get these dismissed. They said these documents could be fake. Even if there was a marriage, this man might not be the husband. Maybe he was just an acquaintance. But when the court called the witnesses, the village chief, the barber, the old teacher, and the coaching center director, one by one the truth began to come out. Everyone said the marriage of Kavita and Abhijit had happened properly. The whole village had seen it, and it was Abhijit who had sold everything for Kavita's education. The judge's face showed surprise, but he did not say anything. He only set the next hearing date. Friends, the next time the media was standing outside the court. When Kavita stepped out of the government car, the cameras rushed toward her. Her face clearly showed tension. On the other side, Abhijit entered the court premises in an old shirt and worn-out sandals. But now, his walk no longer had fear. The judge asked both of them direct questions. Kavita once again said, "I do not know Abhijit." At that moment, Abhijit took out a diary from his pocket. In it were Kavita's letters. When she wrote from the coaching center, "Abhijit, today I am going to give an interview. You have brought me here. Just pray that I pass." The court fell into silence. Kavita's eyes lowered. The judge reserved the verdict. On the day of judgment, the courtroom was full. The judge announced the decision. He said, "It is true that Kavita and Abhijit were married. Kavita Singh intentionally hid her husband's identity. That evening, Abhijit again sat at his food cart. He was frying samosas, but now there was no surprise on his face, no guards, no car, no officers, only that stove, that cart, and that platform. But now every passerby looked at him with respect. At the station, one man quietly came to him and said, "Brother Abhijit, only a man like you can stand face to face with the administration." Abhijit said nothing. He simply placed a samosa on his plate and said, "It's hot." Friends, I hope you liked this video, so please give a like and subscribe to the channel.